everybody. It's Todd from Table Ready Podcast, and it's Thursday night again. We're on here. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. I just wanted to do like an update for some of the stuff that's going on. My cat decided she's going to be part of the video. Everybody say hi to Lily. She says hi back. So, over the course of things that have been going on, of course, there's been tons of stuff going on. Last week we did the updates from Adepticon, and now they're starting to flow out some more information on 11th edition 40K. I'm going to get into some more of that in future episodes, but I don't want to get too overly involved in it while stuff is still fresh coming out. That being said, yeah, I'm probably going to do it anyways, just not this week. It's been a really busy week at work, so even though my kids have had 2 half days at school, and of course they had off today for spring break, for me, life never stops, So what I did want to say is I did get a chance I ordered the Lair of the Tyrant, and of course we're going to do a review on that once I get that fully read. Of course, we did the Crucible of Champions a couple episodes back, and we're going to dig into a couple more things with that in itself. And of course, I think I want to do a lore episode too, just to see what is in here specifically, how the lore moves forward, if they're going on with some of the old Badab War stuff, or if it's just all new stuff. And I'm sure if you're on the internet and watching videos and stuff like that, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that have already done this, but my special little take on it, shall we say. So I do want to do a video about that. It'll probably be maybe next week, see how far I get through the book. Of course, I can't read too much of this. My wife will get mad at me because I am trying to read Dungeon Crawler Carl, so she can chat with me about that, because she's about 4 or 5 books in, something like that, and I'm still in the first book, so I got a lot of reading to catch up.
It's really good if anybody.
Yeah, if you haven't read it or listened to it on audio format, definitely pick it up. It is a tremendous series of books. So the big thing that I wanted to do was go over some of the progress on my big project that I've been working on. Everybody kind of has an idea if you watch the last couple episodes. I'm working on a Warhound Titan for one of my subscribers. It's coming out really good. Sent a couple pictures. We've been messaging back and forth a little bit. And again, my week has been really, really busy, so I have not been as upfront with messages as I usually like to be, but I apologize. So if you're seeing this, it's coming. It's coming along nicely. So we did... me for turning around here a little bit. Do have a lot of... So I did get all the cleaning and stuff done like that. We did get everything primed at this point. So nothing is blank resin anymore. Everything's got some kind of paint or primer on it. Of course, if you don't know, I'm saving the biggest piece for last. I'm going to start working on interior probably maybe tonight or tomorrow night, depending on how it goes. Most likely tomorrow night, the way it's going. And then, of course, I'm going to do the outside shell. That's going to be the last thing, the top carapace, because that's what everybody's going to be looking at. That's the part that really has to shine once everything else is done. So for me, that's always the finishing touch. So, and I'm going to see if I got enough light here to show you off everything. Of course, the main part of the legs, in the initial part of the video, I did when I unboxed it, this one piece broke out. I do have it. I have it to repair it. I already painted it. I just haven't glued it back in because I want to actually set the joint so that everything sits real nice, because it is lunging forward with the feet. So I want to make sure that I get the right angle once I get it together. So right now I've done all the metallic parts. And again, another thing that I am going to do is instead of doing everything piecemeal, I'm going to wash everything towards the end. This way I get coverage over the whole thing, and it looks nice and uniform. It doesn't look like 6 different pieces that have been washed and dry brushed separately. That's kind of my method of working too. I want the thing to look like one entire piece. So this doesn't look like a whole lot of work done, but realistically, it probably took about an hour and a half to get everything base coated and in the right place. I did start working on the Vulcan Mega Bolter. Again, I have a lot of base colors to it. Still deciding the color for the encasement for the big gun, because he does want a number of different colors in this model. I want to make sure that I get all the colors right and get them all pegged out and in the right places for what he's looking for. So that's all good and done. I did the insides of all the shells. Of course, again, I'm waiting to do the outsides till I got the exact color and everything set up for the carapace, since these are the same color as the carapace. I might work something different into these, but I'm playing with a couple ideas right now. So right now I just did the insides. We're going to do some of the trim work moving forward. And I think the running plan right now is I'm going to run one of the plain ones. You can see it here. One of the plain ones. And then there are 2 that have the Imperial Eagle on it. I have 2 of them that are in good shape. But I don't think I want to do both of them. I think for the intention of the model, let me see if I can turn this light up just a little bit without blinding me out here. So if you can see, I'll bring it back here a little bit. You can see here that it's got the Imperial Eagle. Hey, Joe, how are you? So we're going to do one of these, and then one of the blank ones is my plan at this point. I am going to paint these up so that he has extras and everything. There is one that it did come broken. I have it here. Oh, I have it in the thing. I didn't even prime that one because I didn't take the time to clean it up. But I'm probably going to prime that up and get that one painted so it all looks the same. This way you have options. If I get the right amount of time, I think I might even just magnetize these so he can just put on whatever one he wants. So there's the other one. That's the color it came in. And of course, there is a crack down through it. I'm going to try and clean that up because it is in 2 parts and re-glue that up. When I washed the resin pieces, the glue just kind of peeled right off of it. So we're going to work on that. And of course, I'm going to see if I can get the picture here. Yeah, it's good to see that you came on. So one of the things that Joe was looking for, and I kind of threw it in here, this goes under the carapace, this side up. I'm trying to get the right light here. So you do see that there are 4 different colors on the vents. There's 4 different colors on the hoses through there. That's because that's part of the theme that we're looking for, is we're trying to work with, let's say, the four different color contents without giving the secret away. We're looking for the 4 different Chaos Gods. So I did do a blue, get my finger out of the way, a blue, a red, a like a Death Guard or a Nurgle green, and then a purple for Slanesh. So, and then I did that through the hoses and through the hoses in here. And of course, there's a lot more detail to go in here. So we're working on it. We're working forward. And of course, that's going to go on top. So if you're just looking at it through normal, it's going to be a nice subtle little detail that's going to stand out if you know what you're looking for. So working on that. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing updates for you. I think it's coming out pretty good. It's taken some time, and we're moving forward though. The two joints for the arms are they're pretty much just ready to go. So Joe here is the one that kind of put up the model for me to paint. So I'm very happy about that. This is quite a bit of progress, and I set these up so that sorry about the container noise. All these are set up so that these can actually just be glued on at this point. I just need to cut them off, trim them, and then set them up wherever they need to go. So all these are done. Obviously, again, we're going to put a little grease and grime on them and wash them out real good. So these are all ready to go. There's a couple of interior pieces that we worked with. It's a lot of the silver, so I know it's kind of shiny on the screen here. Let's see if I can change my light just a little bit. Oh, it's because I turned it up all the way. That's why it's not working for me. Okay. So yeah, so we got some silver here. There we go. Thought we had it. Yeah, so these are all couplings for the hoses. Those are all painted up. The pistons are all painted up and ready to go. This is like a lift that goes underneath it. I have the body here. Yeah, so this is going to go on the underside of the body in here. Presumably, you can have that so that it goes up and down. Trying to find the exact direction so that I can figure out exactly how to make that mobile. But we might end up just doing some magnets and get it holding in place. Hey, I'll take that. Joe says, looks beautiful. I'm excited to see you show your talent and love into this piece. I'm actually having a blast with this, so I'm very excited about it. So I did the empty chair that's in here, and of course I have another bin here. This is just all the shock. I call them shock tops. So I work in automotive. Let me get rid of this real quick. I work in automotive, and pretty much every single piece on a car is usually a nice shiny plastic or nice shiny metal. So I want to make sure and get those a nice glossy black. Most of the struts are about that color. I apologize if the light's not working out 100%, but so that's all good. Everything's moving forward. And of course, I wanted to show off the big piece. Well, I primed the turbo laser destructor. Haven't worked on that yet. I'm working on that. And of course, one of the last pieces that I am planning on working on is the headpiece. I actually did do a little bit of trim, so it fits nice. And I think if I have the opportunity and the time to do it, I'm going to try and magnetize that so that you can just lift that off. I think there's a good place right in the snout part, right in the front of the nose. We could probably put a magnet on there and just hold that right in place. So we'll work on that. And like I said, I don't know if you caught the beginning of this. And I forgot what I was saying. But I got everything. Everything is primed. Everything is ready to go. Everything's washed. There was a piece here. Let's see if I can move this light just a little bit farther. Move it up. That works better. Okay, so there is a piece here on the main body. Let's see if I got it here. This one here. It's supposed to be a wall that goes in here. Unfortunately, it looks like it was supposed to be glued in before you put these pieces together. And this glue has held on really, really well. I am going to try and trim this back and see if I can get that in the right spot. If not, it might just be a little bit of an open cockpit scenario. But I'm going to try my best. Obviously, I don't want to damage the piece that's not in there. But we'll do what we can do. Because I think if I trim these side pieces off, I might be able to slide it down. Again, I don't want to take this main body part apart and cause cracks or anything like that. But I'm going to see what I can do. So I think I can get it in there. It's just going to take a little bit of effort. Maybe even I might just try to slide it in backwards just to get something that fits in there so it looks right. I'm not exactly sure. It does look like, and I know it's really hard to tell because it's black here, but it does look like there's supposed to be a seat that sits in here, and there's a control panel there. So we're going to try. I do like the idea. So with your idea of, Bellacor's taking over this piece of machinery, you have one independent unit for each of the Chaos Gods in there, and there just happens to be 5 crew members that sit in this thing. So I think we're going to end up doing a crew member for each of the Chaos Gods. So they're going to have different color robes or jackets or whatever they have on there, and I think that's gonna really pull out that little note of it's been sent to the Chaos Gods. And of course, the one thing that I did get a lot of work on, just because I wanted to test out all the pieces and test out everything that we have. The leg is done, the metal parts, obviously, and then I did go through the entire base. Again, everything still needs to be washed, but the whole altar of corn is in good shape. I really like the way it came out. I'm going to work on that lava base for you, and that's going to come out really, really nice. So it is done all the way around. It is done underneath, so it's going to be a piece that you're going to be able to put up on a glass shelf or something like that. So, and he says, that would be perfect. Represent each chaos faction is perfect. I love your thinking and passion, man. You know what? This is an amazing, fun miniature to work on. So, I definitely appreciate the opportunity to do this. So, that's what I got right now. We're going to be moving forward. We still got a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of work to get painted and moving forward. But I think we're on track. A lot of the major cleanup and stuff like that is done. Kind of looks like I'm talking into a mic here with that leg sitting like that. But I think we got a lot of work going forward, but I think everything's going to progress nicely. This carapace, like I said, I want to do everything at the same time. So when this is going to get placed on here, obviously, I want to be able to paint all this in one big shot when I do the final color. So that's why I haven't touched it yet, because I don't want to mess it up. I want that to be one of the last things that I finish up. So, because that's going to be what everybody's actually looking at, is that top carapace. So that's going to be last. That head also. The head of the Titan, it's gonna that's a big standout part of it. So I want to make sure that looks good too. And Joe says, no biggie, of course. I understand I understand. I do have other Titans that definitely can send your way. You like the microphone. That's awesome. So, yeah, I mean, I'm all about it. If you're really happy with it, we can work on more. I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm enjoying painting it. And I'm glad we got a good relationship out of this. So, I'm looking that everything should be in a reasonable amount of time. We're working forward, and we'll go from there. So, like I said, a couple of things I need to piece out and stuff like that. Actually ran out of some paint, so I had to go source some, but that's not a big deal. I use a lot of Army painter, so it's just a matter of getting to the right place at the right time. Or, Amazon. So, do what we need to do. So, I mean, that's about it. That's all I really have for tonight. I'm not going to get a lot of painting in tonight. I just want to get a big progress report. I do have a lot of stuff moving forward. If you like what you see and you want to see more, you can go back into the podcast episodes and watch more. And what did he say here? You can connect ahead as well at the end. It'll take some pictures to show off your work. Yes, and in fact, that's one thing that if you want to get on there and look, we're going to post more pictures on the Facebook page. That's just Table Ready Painting on Facebook. You can search it there. I believe the link is in the description. If it's not, I'll make sure to update that. Yes, Long Pants Larry, this is definitely a Warhammer Titan, and I'll bring it out one more time to show you. So this is just the leg, and he's standing crushing an altar of skulls. And I do have it in parts so I can paint it a little easier. There's the other leg. And then, of course, this is the top body. I'm still working on it right now, but we're getting there. I've had it almost 2 weeks, I think. So we're going to, and I didn't even actually unbox it till the weekend. So I'm less than 2 weeks into the project. Yeah, we're going to try and get it done within a month. I know it doesn't look great, but everything moves forward at its own pace, So, yeah, we'll definitely get that head on there as well. I will talk to you, Joe, about some of the positioning as far as the head and the weapons and stuff like that. Or depending if I have the right magnets, I might just magnetize it so you can move it around and then you can clip it and unclip it. As long as I can get magnets that are strong enough to hold the weapons in place, because I don't want them to fall off. So, but I'll let you know about that, and that will be an end of project situation. So, yeah, a Warhound has actually been one of my models that I always wanted to paint and work on. So I'm very appreciative to be doing this commission paint for Joe. And he's got a couple more. If he likes what he sees, send him our, we'll send them this way, and we'll definitely work on it. In fact, I'm going to take some pictures probably tonight, put them up on the Facebook page. I'm also on TikTok under Table Ready, but I don't put a lot there, but maybe this will be a good inspiration to start putting some more on there. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Again, Maelstrom book, maybe I'll get a chance. If I'm going to try to get a chance, read through the majority of this work, and maybe we'll do a little bit on that next episode next week. Other than that, we want to thank you for watching, and here us at Table Ready Painting, we're here to help you and your models, like your Warhound Titan, become table ready. So thanks for watching. Thanks so much, Joe, and we'll see you next week.